May 8, 1987, I prayed only 2 prayers. I said, Father, number 1, I thought it was a town planner that married me. I didn't know he was going to be a pastor. If you give your pastor honor, give your pastor's wife double honor. Because some of you are here. If somebody hugs your husband, you know how your body will be shaking. You are looking in this direction, but you are seeing who is hugging your husband. But we pastors' wives, our husbands are public properties. Hello, daddy. Hello, daddy. Daddy, daddy. What can we do? What can we do? By God's grace, I have written and published 74 books. My favorite book is I Am the Pastor's Wife. It's a 4-letter book and a 4-chapter book. Chapter 1, dear God. Chapter 2, my dear husband. Chapter 3, dear me. Chapter 4, dear congregation members. And that chapter 4 is my favorite. I said, dear congregation member, your grammar may be better than my own. You can even speak Queen's English, but I am the pastor's wife. Your background may be better, it doesn't matter. God saw you there, I didn't choose you, he chose me. So you better honor me. I said, because I have made up my mind, it's in the book, to live my life in such a way that if you don't watch me on TV, you will watch me on the internet. If you don't watch me on the internet, you will listen to my tapes by accident. If you don't listen to my tape, you will read my books. If you don't read my books, you will smell my perfume. So all this honoring your pastor and greeting him, we thank God for you, sir. You are the Elijah of our time. And then you see your pastor's wife, bless you. Bless you. You better let it stop. I've got to preach. I've got to preach. How did I get here, for God's sake? Let's go back to the scripture. The impotent. I told God that day, I said, God, now that the man said you have called him and you have given me an encounter, I'm going to stand by him. If he fails, hold me responsible. That is how to fulfill destiny. You are a married woman. If your husband fails, you are a witch. You are a witch. You make up your mind that you are not an accident in that man's life. You will pray him into success. You will massage his ego. Hey, sometimes I wake my husband up in the morning with a love song. Remi, Aderemi mi, Ishola mi alayomi. I will love you forever. Oh Lord, me. Oh Lord, Lufemi. The man is waking up. I said, good morning, darling. What do you want? Ask. Up to half of the kingdom. Pastor Paul, they are stealing my time. Oh, they are the ones stealing my time. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Let me preach, beloved. You look at your husband and you talk to him as if God didn't create him. And you think you are fulfilling destiny. You said something like this to your husband. When Pastor Paul called husbands to come out, you two, you came out. And the man is cursing the day he met you. That is not how to fulfill your marital destiny. There are different kinds of destinies. I don't have the time. People will, you know. Same thing goes for the man. You don't talk to your wife anyhow. When last did you wake your wife up in the dead of the night, not to have sex, but to say, I just want to thank you. for agreeing to marry me when I didn't look like it. I just want to say thank you for all your labors. Not that you wake your wife up every time and say, hey, what are you saying in the afternoon? And your mouth was running. When last did you come home with a bouquet for your wife? When last did you open the car door for your wife? When last did you present her a gift? Not on her birthday. When last did you help her out in the kitchen? Life is not governed by miracles. It is governed by principles. Genesis 8:22. If you don't sow it, don't expect to reap it. So don't tell your wife, did you hear what Funke Adejima said? How she honors her husband. My husband has sown it. Whatever honor I give him, he deserves it. It is not a gift. So go back home and begin to fulfill your marital destiny. Because, excuse me, your children do not have eject buttons. You want to know how your children's marriages will look like? Look at your own very well. Because you are their best inspiration.